the government will continue implementing the petroleum pump price stabilization program in order to continue cushioning customers against the otherwise high pump prices. If we didn't do that, today a Kenyan would have to pay 175 Kenya shillings out of the pump. Some people have queried the essence of this program, and yet we have seen around the world that governments must intervene when there is an absolute shock, as there has been, in order to ensure both security and affordability. And this is why we are doing this as an administration. May I reiterate where the point I began with, that the country is sufficiently stocked with petroleum products, that our importation process and schedule has not been affected, and that in fact we have quantities that would last us up to the end of June without any issues. I therefore can confirm, even as we stand now, before some of the ships dock, we have 18 days of super petrol reserves. We have more than 20 days of diesel reserves. We have 11 days of dual-purpose kerosene in reserve. So there is no cause for panic whatsoever. That is why it is really disappointing that some actors chose self over the country and prioritized, in some cases, transit supply over local, thereby tilting the normal local to transit ratio, which should be 60 local, 40 transit. As a result, there has been the anxiety that we have witnessed, which should not take us into the Easter weekend. I urge Kenyans as well to desist from making extra-normal bulk purchases of petroleum at this time. Let us await for the system to recalibrate and to normalize, since that increased demand creates a false constraint on the infrastructure, and it leads to disruptions. There is more than sufficient supply to meet our normal demand, and there can never be enough supply to meet hoarding. Please, there can never be enough supply to meet hoarding that we have witnessed in the last few days, and the anxiety. The government will not abdicate on its solemn duty to secure the nation and to bring anyone or any corporation that undermines our national interest to accountability. We must. As a medium-term intervention, because we are looking beyond this situation, we have commenced a process of ensuring that the National Oil Corporation of Kenya, NOC, assumes its rightful responsibility of taking up the right quota for strategic reserve to secure this country from hostage taking. So I look forward to working along this path in the medium term. I reiterate that there is no need for panic, and I want to really wish every Kenyan normalcy. I believe that in the next 72 hours we should have returned to the normal supply and demand cycle, and I want to take this opportunity as well to wish all of us good, blessed Easter holidays, and I want to believe that the red light on anyone's fuel tank will not be blinking soon. I thank you for your kind attention.